Hey again, and welcome back to Pride Hope Garage. We're back on the 65 Impala this morning. As you can see, we've done a lot of work since our last recording. We apologize for that, but a lot of this was just time consuming and tedious and small work. But as you can see, we pretty much stripped out the entire guts of the car. Headliner is out, the sails are out, the rear deck is out. Of course, as you saw earlier, all of the seats are out of the car. We've got the door panels off. We've cleaned the regulators and re-lubricated the regulators, both in the front doors and the rear doors. And very fun to be able to roll them up and down now with ease. As you can see, the dash is back in. We did a little bit of work cleaning that up, taking care of the wiring problems that we had in the car. And so we believe that's ready to go. Still have to put the dash together. Missing a couple of bolts for that, so I had to go get those. Today, we're going over to Les's shop to pick up the upholstery from the inside. We got a couple of sneak peek previews of that with some pictures that he sent over. So if you follow along, we'll head over to his shop today and we'll pick up the interior for the car. I've got to say, in the sneak peek pictures, it's absolutely beautiful. In fact, now we're going to have to up our game a little bit with the rest of the interior, or frankly the rest of the car, to be able to match how good those seats turned out.
So. Yeah, they were looking really nice. If I'm not mistaken from the pictures, it looks like you went ahead and polished or is it chrome, I assume, on the bottom side of the doors? It's not aluminum, right?
Yep, it's aluminum.
Aluminum, okay.
It is aluminum polish.
And then, so we also went ahead and changed the old ducting for the air conditioning vents while we were in there. Yep. And we were able to get the dash lights to work, which, you know, we've been so busy tearing everything else apart, we just figured it was more of the same that you've already seen, so we just sort of skip ahead. And now this should be the assembly of the interior now.
Oh, I was just going to video you a little bit.
Oh, no, it's okay. So now I think we're about to get on the road. It's about an hour and a half or so, hour 45-minute drive to Les's shop, and then he's always got some cool stuff going on there. So we'll show some of that. Yep. So all right, let's get on the road.
All right.
Now back in the day, this was 100% rubber.
Oh.
That they put on them, and what happens is it dries out and turns to, you see how it does?
Just like an old tire.
It turns to a powder.
Wow.
It gets dried out and brittle. See there what it does?
Yes, sir.
But it was real rubber when of course they don't use that now.
Butyl rubber.
You know, it was real rubber, but that's all your old covers.
I mean, just how dry that is. Just
Well,
you hear
65, that's going
crinkling.
on 60 years old, because that's the year I was born, 65.
Yes, sir.
So.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but that's all the old stuff. It was tore off of it, and that's how it felt when it was new. You know, it was really.
Oh wow! Is that out of the back seat or something? Did it just kind of preserve it?
This was off the rear cushion. And what happens is where the air doesn't get to it. But see that how the top was.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
See where the cloth part was and the vinyl part preserved it.
Oh, okay. That's
breeze.
why it didn't get any air to it.
Yeah,
I got you.
You can tell exactly where it was.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that actually does feel good, doesn't it? It hard.
Just falls apart.
That's amazing.
What happens is it just dries out.
And then this is like cotton batting?
It's just cotton, yeah. Cotton batting that goes over top of the foam. And of course, like I said, the covers were shot.
Goodness gracious.
That's part of the base layer that was on that wrapped. It's done back pretty good.
Wow.
The driver's seat, this is wore pretty heavy. You can see how this is.
Yes,
but
sir.
you still should be able to get a lot of. But I took the old airbag stuff out and filled this in.
That looks great. That looks super.
And here, this is the pack. You see how this one ain't got near as much wear on it.
Right.
So,
kind of surprising the car only had like 30,000 miles on it when it was wrecked. But
hold up,
that looks beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful. That looks super.
Oh wow, that looks awesome.
I was more impressed with the underneath picture of it. I mean, the fact that it looks
your
like
tracks is
brand new.
Redone, and they work slick as everything works slick as a button.
How did you
trim
clean that up?
Well, I use triple fine steel wool.
Okay.
And just kind of polish it up.
Right.
But it looks better than it did, but.
We've got a lot more that we need to do. Look at that. Oh my goodness. We were commenting after seeing the pictures that now the rest of the car looks kind of dumpy compared to the seats. So
Have to step up our game a little bit.
Yeah, it's, oh yeah, they've got your bumpers back on and then,
great.
you know, and all, so they work like they should.
look at that. That is so beautiful. Well, his wedding is next Saturday, so
Yeah.
bride and groom get to sit in luxury. That is beautiful. That's just remarkable. I mean, after
Those are, like I said, that company makes really, really nice. They've been doing it a long time,
amazing.
and they make really nice original covers and stuff. It's good material, heavy vinyl.
Yeah, but look at the foam that
Made
you've
by
done.
the property. I built everything.
That-
It's got pad, then it's got cotton.
Wow,
It's got cotton on it, and just like the
originals.
original did.
Made some good progress yesterday, so Andrew and I spent a good bit of time taking out a lot of the old rubber trim and seal. As you can see how brittle this stuff is. I mean, it literally would just break apart as we were trying to pull it out. Because of that, of course, it's got really no good sealing value to it. You know, instead, this is the door window seal that we replaced yesterday. So we've got that in. We'll show you that in just a minute. Along with that, we finished up the sails, almost finished it up. We still have to cut the hole where the lights go in the back. As you can see, we built a new backing panel for it. Also built new inserts where the clips go into it. Have covered it and got that ready to go in. We also, while we were over at Les's yesterday picking up the interior, the seats, had him also build new, not even sure what you call this.
Piping, I
but
think he called
yeah,
it.
piping that goes between the rear door panel and the door opening. And then he also fixed us up with some of the trim that's used. Well, actually, this is I guess kind of like a coping that goes inside the door, so that when it comes time to put the trim on, you can use a staple gun, basically a bradder, and you brad this in, and that's what holds this in place.
So our goal today is to start on the reconstruction project. I think, like he was saying, you know, we replaced the rubber around the doors, and that was quite the challenge, because to do these ones behind the glass, you have to actually pull the glass out. So that was,
The white molding there.
yeah, that was a lot of work, because the side on his side had some sort of issue with the knob to turn, like crank it up and down. We're still not really sure what happened. It just sort of resolved itself, but
But we ended up taking it completely out, take all the guts out of the door, cleaning them up real good, lubricating them. We thought we had done that before while it was still in the door. But anyway, ended up taking it all out, cleaning it up, putting it back in. Also gave us a good chance to adjust the window. The window, of course, adjusts for the height, as well as canting forward or backwards. And that was real important to take the time to do that adjustment, to get it right, so that the window seals right up against the seal. I don't know if you want to show them this.
yeah. And also, part of doing that too was to make sure that, you know, when we close the door, we're not getting any leakage.
Yeah. Before we do that, we also replaced the seal around the door. And before, those seals were so dry and brittle that when you just close the door, it just slammed real easy. In this case, now you've got a little spring back. As you can see, the door, because of that seal around there, especially up here at the hinge area, it's got a little pushback to it, and so you get a much better close on the door. And then the other big thing, again, this is new weather stripping around here. As you can see, it was real important to get that extra about a ½ inch of overlap, so that that window will get a good seal. It'll eliminate a lot of the road noise that you'll get.
Because
the
this
wind.
car did have a lot of road noise.
Yes, and so looking forward to that as
But
well.
yeah, step one of our reconstruction minus our seals here is going to be, the goal today is to get the headliner in. That's going to be a big project. I don't think we've ever done anything like that before. We talked to Les yesterday, which I'm sure we'll include some of that in the video, but he gave us some advice and some pointers, so I think we're going to try our hand at it, and hopefully it goes well. We'll probably just time-lapse most of that because it'll be a lot of figuring it out, so.
Yep.
But we'll be glad to have you along.
Sticking it on and readjusting and tightening it up. So, yep, looking forward to getting that done. And then after that, we suspect a little bit more smooth sailing
Yeah.
as we now put the interior panels back in place.
I think it'll pretty much be headliner, sails, deck panel, and then everything else just sort of slides back into place for the most part.
Yep.
Probably put the carpet in and then do the door panels and put the seats in finally, which those seats turned out fantastic.
Yeah, can't wait to see those actually mounted in the car.
But well, let's get to it then.
All right.
Okay, so we got the headliner mostly in. Kind of taking a break from that to get the back deck and the sails in. We got Justin got the rear trim on. So now we made our own templates for the sails. So this is the first attempt to see how that's gonna go. So let's see what Master Jim can figure out here.
My first inclination is that we got to take these off.
Take them off. They won't slide under.
I don't think so.
Okay. That's not fun.
Well, let me at least take 2 screws in.
Not only will they not slide under, I don't think
JB, take this, please.
they'll screw back down.
The drill is behind you. Well, don't judge us too hard. It's our first headline. We're going to pull most of these wrinkles out because we haven't attached the sides in any way, shape, or form. Only the front and the back are attached. The back, it's got some wrinkles, but it's better than I thought it would be for our first attempt.
Trying to make everything come together in a nice marriage. This might have to get cut.
What? Oh, all that
Well, you
extra?
want to see if you can slide the sail under it first? And then you can cut and see what's showing and what's
Well,
not?
You know, this is in the way of me getting to these tabs.
Oh, okay. You need a razor blade then?
I'm thinking just the scissors.
A scissors? Okay, I'm sure we can find a scissor. Oh, I just realized there's been music playing this whole time. Please don't copyright strike us.
They won't notice.
Stealth music.
It's quiet enough. Alright, so line you up.
Yeah, see this tab and this tab.
Oh yeah.
You gotta go in this hole and this hole. Yeah, like that one.
That's some wishful thinking.
Hang on. I wonder if I can get a little bit of light on it. And basically, it's supposed to slide, and you can pull it forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, fat chance.
Fat chance.
Okay. I assume you know it has to go back quite a piece.
I don't know how.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
Okay, so you're gonna have to take this corner piece off too.
Well, it's coming forward.
Oh, okay.
All right, hold on. Can you open up a hole? Okay.
I might be able to feel
But
it.
yeah, that's close, man. But I don't know how to. Oh, wait. For better reference, I wonder if I can line up the front one. Okay, so like that front one, you only have to go back maybe like a ½ inch now, I bet. Yeah, that front one's pretty close to right here.
Okay.
No, it's probably not. Yeah, still really close.
Okay, we'll put some pressure on the front one. I'll put some pressure
Oh,
on
let me find it.
Okay.
Sorry, man. Just give me a second. I'm using light and ability and skill. Okay, that's probably not in the hole. Might need to go back a little bit more.
Well, wait a minute, let's figure that out first. This thing will bend.
Okay. Oh. Okay, all right, yeah, it will go almost directly in the hole now.
Okay, the front.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
We'll keep pressure on it because I'm gonna let go. And I'm gonna put pressure on this one. That felt like it went in.
Hell, it did. Baby steps.
One piece at a time.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that went way
I was-
smoother than I thought it would.
I'm glad you bent it back.
Good morning. The countdown is on. It's the final week to finish the Impala. My sister gets married this week. Andrew's out of town, so that leaves me and Dad to get everything done, which we think is going to happen here. Come here and start the day. Kind of get you caught up on what we've done so far. Started on some trim work here on the Chevrolet logo part, worked our way around and installed these bad boys last night. These sweet back antennas, which I think are just too cool. We have completed stuff like headliner. Awesome. I mean, that looks really good. The sails are in, the lights, the back dash, the shiny aluminum trim, which we have hand polished over and over and over again and got every bit out of it that we could all the way down. The headliner looks pretty sweet. So yeah, we're gonna go from here, and Dad is currently working on, I'll take you over here, he's currently working on
The back armrest.
back armrests right here. We've
Getting ready to recover.
peeled, I think I threw it away already. Alright, so this is what one armrest currently looks like, and we'll peel all that off, and it kind of comes down to this, where with your ashtray and whatnot. He's just cleaning it up. We're about to apply our tan,
They call it saddle.
saddle, he says, and that will go on the side armrest for the rear of the vehicle, something like
heat it up.
something like that, we think. So yeah, that's where we are, and I'm gonna come at you with a lot of updates today, because we think we might get a majority of the car done, if not the entire thing.
The interior.
The interior. And we've just got a couple other trim pieces that we're doing. I plan to work on, you know, as much as we can. It's kind of dulled up here on the back side. You know, I looked these up on the internet last night. Some guy wants almost $400 for a pair of those, and so he can not get my money. And so I'll just be, I'll be touching them up myself and seeing what all I can do. So yeah.
You might be begging for the $400.
Yeah, here we go. What we hope to be one of the last days of the interior restoration.
All right, so this is Justin doing some of the fine paint trim work that's got to get done on the car.
Nice, and
what are you using, Justin?
I am using clear coat nail polish,
Okay.
which, you know, works, right? It's got clear coat and it's got black paint in it, and it for what we need it to do and to make it kind of pop again, I think it's going to work fine. It's a nice shiny layer. It's not as smooth as I want it yet, but I'm going to go over it again with another clear coat to kind of smooth it back out and maybe get some.
No, that looks great.
Okay.
Compared
To what it used to be, yeah.
what it used to be. All right.
So,
Justin, get back to that.
yeah.
And then we'll come over here and take a look at what we're working on, which is we've sanded down all of the edges. That's where the adhesive has got to stick there. And similarly here on this side. Now we're going to go heat up the fabric. We'll put that on. Check in just a little bit. This is not like a sleeve.
Okay. So this is me trying my hand at some paint fill. I think it turned out pretty good. It was really dull and really pops a little bit better. The sides turned out a lot better than the back for whatever reason. I think it's because I could go on a lot longer run, but not bad. So we're over here. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but we're applying heat to our back armrest here to make it pliable to go on to the armrest. There were some wrinkles in it. It blew out the field recently. I'll get away here, but you see the heat process there, and we'll be applying that onto our armrest, which we've painted to get rid of any rust, and we tried to paint this trim as well to sort of match that. Okay, so just an update of a couple things that we have done throughout the day. This is I think the passenger side armrest for the rear of the vehicle. Turned out pretty sweet. Polished up this aluminum nicely. Had to install that. This is basically what it used to look like.
Pretty sorry.
Pretty sorry. Yep. And it came together awesome. We can flip it over so we can see the back side of that right there.
Yeah.
And
Kind of painted it.
yeah, so we kind of painted it, stopped the rust. And here you can see is where the ashtray used to be. We are probably going to reinstall the old ashtray, as it should probably be in there.
We shall.
Here's the second one. As you can see, without our chrome piece, we did this a little differently. We glued the back side of the fabric down. We'll see how that turns whenever the car gets real hot on the inside. Hopefully it kind of goes away there. So yeah, that's the difference there. We're about to install that. I'll actually show you how we do that here in a second. And then we got, this is going to be the back seat speaker. So it was pretty rusted out and corroded. And I plan to try to put together some of our not steel wool, it's called like Evermore or Nevermore aluminum shiner cleaner. Mix it with some Brasso, so that'll come together pretty good. You know, it kind of sits back there, you know, in that rear area. And we're gonna move on to that. And then I was gonna go ahead and show you all. Dad, are you ready for the other chrome piece? So
the first thing I do is just a nail or an awl and go in and find a center spot and punch it through. Get started on the radius. Yeah, you can see that the awl is coming in the same spot, so I think we're good to go. I'm gonna angle it a little bit so that it'll be tight as it goes in.
yeah, so he's kind of keeping the curve going on there. And
There we go. So that one is started. Now we're gonna move up to the next one. Again, fill the hole. Make sure we're working ahead of ourselves. Make sure we can fill the hole. If you can't fill the hole, take your awl, go back to the hole. You can kind of push up a little bit, and that'll tell you where it is.
found a spot there, and from there you push right back down, he says.
So it's there. Here, punch through.
Yep. That is coming together awesome. This turned out really, really good. Did you bring in our painted metal trim pieces? Are they on the trailer?
They're in the back seat of the car getting ready to go in.
Ah, this is what I also wanted to show you here. I don't know if I showed this in an earlier part of the video, but this is what we could find to kind of best match it. Yeah, we know it's not exactly perfect, but you know, as far as the color fit. But show them kind of how this
It's pretty close.
sits.
Yeah, so that's the right side. Yeah, so this would sit back in here
I got this.
about like that.
There you go.
And then your seat obviously
Yep.
here, and the bottom cushion's a little bit wider than the back, so it would cover up.
So a lot of this will get covered up, but it you know, it's just little tiny pieces that sort of come together and make the car kind of pop.
I think that's where it goes. Maybe
something like that,
Maybe
yeah.
it goes in there.
One of those two.
I can't quite
That's what
recall.
we got. Okay. All right, so here we are back with the
Armrest.
armrest, and these are ashtrays, which, you know, everybody likes to have ashtrays, I guess, you know, in the 1960s. And so what we're going to do here is, you know, he's kind of found his hole. He's pressing down. You can see where it goes, and he's just got a straight razor blade, and he's going to cut through our beautiful fabric here. And so surely he's not going to mess this up.
Maybe. And quit
Right.
calling me Shirley.
Yep, well, can't mess this up. Okay. So we're gonna cut across there,
Easily make
we think. But yeah, these were also pretty bad. You can tell they got a nice They got a better shine to them. These are still a little pitted, but not too bad from the whole grand scheme of things. I saw these on eBay for like, you know, $35 a piece, and yeah, we're not gonna pay that.
We'll upgrade over time.
Yeah. So just a nice little cut. That's all. That's probably all you need there. Your outer ring maybe. Will it fit? You want rubber mallet maybe?
No, I just need to finish trimming.
All right. So more trim, he says.
Hold your horses there.
Doing some more trim work.
Make sure it's big enough to go in. Then you have to make sure these are rolled in. Gosh, that's a little pair of pliers, but that's
It's okay.
what I had. I'll leave that one that way. Let's go that way. See if it'll
Maneuver its way.
maneuver its way in. If not, we'll bend it back out. There we go. All right. Just make sure it's kind of squared up in the hole. I think that's
Nice.
all the excitement.
And then
We'll get this in, and then we'll bend this back over. That's what holds it in place.
also nice.
Take my crappy pair of pliers. You wouldn't think I have a snap-on set at home, but
It's okay. It's getting done regardless. So flip that back over and pop our ashtray in there. Just like that.
voila, I feel like 1965
There
all
you
over
go.
again.
Look at our
Very nice, very nice.
progress. Tell us, we want to get your thoughts on
Let's see what we got going on here.
on everything with the car so far. Andrew went to Auburn.
Did go to Auburn.
Why'd you go to Auburn, Andrew?
Had a work Christmas party. They gave me money, so.
Because Alabama wouldn't accept you? Is that what you want to
I guess so.
Okay.
I don't know
Okay.
nothing about all that.
And
Not,
just
not the school, the city, right?
seeing what he thinks about our
Oh,
job
wow,
we've done
I'm
here.
clean.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know if
Look
I
at this headliner. Every time I look at it, I like it more.
recorded that. Yeah, let's see. Do
very
we have
sharp.
our headliner recorded on this already?
I don't think I've done an update since.
Maybe, I think I started that this morning, but yeah, he's just re-admiring our nice headliner.
You want to stick a light in there?
No, you can see pretty good. And then
Stick it to the
we cleaned the bottom of the floor out of our. We're about to probably reline that floor shortly.
Is that what this stuff is right
Yeah, that's what that stuff is. All this.
That's what we're going to try.
Will be sound barrier and temperature reduction. So as long as Andrew is pleased with our progress of the
now?
car,
It's great. It's
then here, look at the backside. Look at our nice. That's a door. Look at our nice.
Alright, I love the antennas. They look great.
See the Chevrolet.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this is just random stuff that nobody would notice except for us. But we kind of brightened up. You know, this was all faded, the black line and the trim and stuff like that. So
Looks nice.
okay, I agree. So got our speaker cover put together here. As you can see, as I showed earlier, it was, yeah, if you want to flip that around for us.
And then we got a little Sony mounted in there.
Yeah. So, you know, good quality listening here for the back.
Which is an improvement upon our no listening.
Yeah, I don't think there was no speaker.
radio. No speaker, nothing.
When we took the old one apart, there was no speaker.
No speaker. And now,
No tonnage.
now speaker. Actually, you know, and also this probably was never black originally, but I kind of like making this black to match that black emblem.
It was bone.
Boom.
Swing and a miss.
Coming in here, into the car here, Dad is nailing in
Piping.
piping. So, gonna show you this side and then show you what it looked like previously. Yeah, we
There's
laid
a
down.
piece of rubber that goes in here, and that's what the
Yeah, like a tack strip.
tack strip. Thank you. Good.
And then over here is what she looks like. This is the old stripping. We'll take that out. and make it new.
Okay, so
Okay, we got some important things going on, like awesome things. Here we go. We've already assembled this side of the car with
Minus
the
the
rear
door
headrest
panel.
and that. We've got carpet in, lots of carpet in. This door panel is done, minus door handles. We have just put on.
We're putting this armrest in right now as we speak.
Yep, this armrest is about to go. And then we're excited because we have brought in
The final piece.
holy moly. So get ready for some action. Here's the here's a back seat. Got our speaker mounted. There you go. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the rest of the night finishes out. It's about 9:45. 3 days till wedding time, so we might be finishing this project up in time.
yes to both.
All right, so we're finally getting the seats in. First seat is the top of the back seat, so monumentous moment that we've been working really hard for essentially 2 months now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hold your end. Okay. While I hook up some speakers.
I've got it.
Okay, slide it towards the back. As far as you want to go, let me see. Still need to, hang on, let me reposition my butt a little bit.
All right, he's got to plug in the spade connectors for the speaker. Since we were going to go ahead and get that at least plugged in on this side, it's not wired into the radio yet. We just simply did not have time for that right now. But we don't want to have to pull the seat back out to plug it in, so we're just going to go ahead and do that while we're at it.
Andrew, can you hold the seat up? Let me slide underneath it.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Wow, that is twisting my ankle or my wrist.
I'm trying to touch it back the other way.
All right, I got it now.
Something on the floor.
Or the hook.
The Pants Ripper
It
900.
is a hook.
Yep. Now I'm home there. Ouch. Uh-oh, the carpet's not up under the pan.
That.
All right. Got it. Okay, let's rotate it up. And I'm gonna rest it on the floor for a second.
Okay.
Okay, do you see hooks right here?
I do see a hook.
Yep.
Andrew, you might go to the back.
Yep. Come down a little bit more. Did you get on?
No.
Well,
I don't know if I'm in it or not. I was going to hope you could see. Can you look over it and see if I'm in the right spot?
Oh, there you are. He's in the right spot. I think you're still a little high, Jim.
Yeah, that's more proper.
There you go. Perfect. Look at
Oh
that.
man, that is awesome. Wow.
Holy crap.
That was awesome.
This may not seem like a huge deal to a lot of people. This is a giant deal for us.
It is a big deal though. Needle nose or regular?
just in pair of pliers, I think.
There's some channel locks.
Yep.
Right, yeah.
What you got to do some channel locking on, sir?
On the tab. See how this tab is almost straight? Well, that was bent too. I don't know. All I know is this batteries didn't last very long.
On your headlamp?
Yep.
Yeah, you just changed those?
Did not just change them. Yep. Of course, those batteries were kind of abused, I think.
Oh, those are our box of corroded batteries?
Great decision to put the speaker in. I'm telling you, that was because we didn't, to take it out. And
Kind
do
of
it
a big
again,
deal.
Yeah, that was very smart. This is awesome. I mean, but you said for 2 months. We bought the car in August. No.
Well, we've been working on it, taking it apart for
Yeah.
like 2 months, but it's been.
When did we buy the car? Yeah, when did we buy the car? You were on business.
I have a picture of us picking it up. I can
Yeah,
go look it up.
I mean, it was hot. Maybe June.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
in summertime for sure.
So the transformation of this car is made from June to December.
It's pretty huge.
Pretty awesome.
Like the externally, like for the paint and everything, it looks the same.
Yeah.
But like the inside's completely
It looks
different.
brand new. It literally, the
All right,
interior,
I'm ready for the next
brand new car. All right, hold on.
installation of the seat.
You tired yet?
No, kind of excited. I just haven't had a chance to sit back and enjoy it yet. I'm tell you, this is a menagerie of different colors in here, though.
You think you like it or no?
Kind of strange. I'm gonna have to like it because this is the way it's gonna be. But yeah, this saddle.
Okay.
That,
Rear coming in with
okay.
bottom rear.
I got part of it, but I ain't got it all.
Yep,
Okay, I
that's
got
all
all
right.
of mine in.
Transitioning a little bit. You. Still coming.
Okay, I'm gonna stand it up on this back end first. I want to look underneath it.
Okay.
You can just set her down.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out where it's supposed to catch back there. I think, yeah, no, there's a bar right here. And then this and this
Go on our
go
pants hookers.
on your pants hooker 4000.
9,000.
It has already claimed one pair
a
of my
newer model.
pants.
You ready?
Yeah.
Just pick it up. Okay. That's gonna be tight.
Okay. Yep.
Forward, I'll go back. We'll keep it reared up at the front.
Yep.
Yours has got to go down.
Coming.
Back. Hang on.
Oh.
Nope, we're not.
Yep.
Under. That's what I'm saying, down.
I got you.
Now it goes under. And now we rotate down. Hang on. Get out of the way. And now it's going to be a little bit of force. We got to go
I'll
back.
get my light on and make sure we can.
Good deal backwards.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me feel it. See if it anywhere.
The fronts are not going to be as straightforward because we have to.
Go back.
We got to find the seat holes and get them through the carpet because these were not.
And 1, 2, 3.
They didn't have all the holes bored into the carpet for the rear holes. Only the front 2 holes, which this thing only had 2 bolts holding the front seats in, so very secure.
1, 2.
No. Okay. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Is it in?
2, 3.
That might have gone down actually.
It's
Pick
not
up.
down yet. Hang on.
Okay.
Feel it. That one went in.
This is awesome.
Do not sit on it.
That one's in. I'm gonna sit on it.
You pants are dirty. Take your pants off and then you can sit on it.
Normally I would have some.
Okay, easy. PG-13 channel.
Yeah, we're not allowed to say anything rude.
Call Morgan down here and let her sit on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody's got to sit.
We
on
need
it.
someone to sit on it.
You know what? We can put your hoodie
Oh,
on
here you
it
go.
and we can sit on it.
All right, ready?
You got to fix this.
We'll fix it. Don't worry. We'll fix it.
I'm nervous.
I'll tell you what. I'm even gonna make it inside out for the ultra clean factor.
right, give us a when you sit down on it, give us a rating.
Oh my gosh. There's some cushion on my
Look
tush.
at that.
That
I
is
gotta take a pic.
amazing. That's like the best living room seat. Les, you done all right, man. You sink down into it just a little bit. I mean, it's, wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Cool.
Wow. Man. It's just wild.
This is great. That's amazing.